Uncircumcised men are dirty, uncircumcised men taste terrible. Anyway, what is that thing doing in your mouth? Okay, circumcision, we all understand that it has side of advantage, and part of the cultures appreciate circumcision. But that should not be a point to say if you are not circumcised, you are now a horrible person, you are the most dirty person on the earth ever. That is not true. Today we are living in the world of science, world that is led by science. Everything today is based on science. The way people think, the people's behavior in public, everything today is science. And upon reading science, you will appreciate great things happening in our life and how we can handle them, and at times acknowledge our behaviors and our cultures. At the same time, discredit things that are not in concurrence with science. From a scientific perspective, circumcision is really recommended by health experts. But it is the same people who say circumcision is not mandatory because it fails to meet the minimum heights for science. With height, I mean requirements for science. For example, today, when a child is born, it is mandatory for the child to be given or be vaccinated against polio, measles, and BCG, and all those vaccinations. It is mandatory. Why? Because science saw it fit for these vaccines to be given to young people because of the effects they were causing the person when they are growing up. But now, with circumcision, science appreciates circumcision, but has not made it mandatory. Why? Because to some extent it is not necessary. A person can be responsible for himself and avoid everything that circumcision can help avoid. For example, they say that when you are circumcised, you pose less risk to STI, sexually transmitted infections. But what is the purpose of CD? Does circumcision rule out the use of CD during the experience? You understand me? A person may get up and say, I want only one partner, and this partner, I will take him or her to the laboratory, and this guy's status or this person's status must be analyzed, and upon that we will be living together. No more this movement of outside marriage or outside relationship, and from that the issue of STI will not come in. It is from such perspectives that science got informed that circumcision is not necessarily mandatory. You may be talking of finer things like once you are circumcised, everything during experience, things are good and nice. During experience, you can take longer time before releasing such stuffs. But listen, What will happen when you age? That stuff will still be tough. And still, you won't be getting things fast, as in when you are experiencing and it takes long for those things to get out. It will still take long. And remember, when you are aging, you need to engage in that stuff. In 10 minutes you are done, you sleep. Your partner is tired also. That will force you at old age to be using this sex enhancing medication, because your private is insensitive, and from that you will develop some complication due to medication of sex enhancing medication, and that may not be really nice. So if you went to circumcision, that is nice. To those people who are not circumcised, that is rightfully right. Each side is just. And so one should not say that if you are not circumcised, you are dirty. Tell me, this is Africa, this is Kenya. We don't allow that stuff of gayism, marrying same gender. So, you are a woman. Every month, she's experiencing nice stuff to everyone. Your woman is experiencing monthly periods, and now you want to say if she can manage her situation, that is right. They are clean. Girls are clean. But now if a man who is not circumcised can never manage their situation, is that a reasonable account? I challenge you, come and meet me personally and verify that from me. I will represent all of them. Everyone can manage their situations, all without circumcision or with circumcision. So I don't want to hear such discussions that they taste horrible. What is that stuff doing in your mouth? Your mouth is for eating and kissing and all those. But that, it is added stuff. Clean person is just clean everywhere. So this perspective that men are dirty, we are not in the jungle there fighting in the military or whatever. We are just clean people you meet here on street. Not that person who is not okay, who is using bang, now his mental is not working well. So when you see that person, you argue that men are dirty. That is not the right perspective. Men are as well clean. If women can maintain or manage their situation, what about men? We as well manage our situation. This is period of enlightenment. People are clean. We have all those things necessary for our cleanliness. So we as well manages that.